Power to the people. We back at new maintenance. Yeah. We gonna rock like Hampton when he came in. Get that safe. We feeling good because we feeling good. How about that? Anybody survived all the hoopla is running around. Hemp got to break this sound. Did good yesterday. You know what I'm saying? YouTube fixed up a lot of things for me. So I figure I'd do something different. I'm going to play with the algorithm different. You understand what I'm saying to you? It's time to play with things different. You feel me? Because everybody playing on some type of small frequency that I can't even count on. I ain't even messing with. I just know that I'm doing my duty. I share your work because I like work. If I don't get the chance to see your work, you ain't working hard enough for me to share your work. I don't mind if nobody don't share. I'm going to share my own. I'm the boss. I'm the boss. I see what's going on. You know what I got today? You know what I got? I know you see that back there, right? Guess what I got today? Guess what I got today? This is yesterday's. Guess what I got today for you? Another newspaper, man. Another New York Times, man. See, let me tell you something, man. You ain't reading on your show, man. See, another one. Look, two of them. I ain't even finished y'all with this one yet, but I finished it, though. Yeah. This one here is good. Yeah. 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 Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Now they want to talk about London or how they food prices is making children go hungry. Man, they better stop playing. That man Prince Charles out there playing around with that money. His mom's just died. He playing with that money. Get out of here. Prince, whatever his little name is with the lady running around. Man, get out of here. Y'all niggas is crazy. Most people with jobs are forced to resort to food banks. That's crazy. Big up the Saladin. He was just talking about that. Big up the Saladin. He was just talking about the show on pertaining to food being produced in certain labs. We drinking orange juice from the school. Big up to the school. You know, they orange juice is powerful. Get that vitamin C. Okay. When her two sons asked for snacks, she no longer could give them or afford it. A preschool teacher in London lays down a blanket on the floor and plays the picnic game. She takes an orange or an apple collected from her preschool food bank and slices it in thirds to be shared. That's amazing. Prince Charles printing money. Where the money at, Prince Charles? King Charles? Where the money at? See, when you study these old histories of what these kings used to do, man, you'd be surprised that you got to overthrow them, man. You know, and it bees that they keep their military people in a stronghold. keep their military base in the stronghold. That money is being distributed somewhere, but not to the people. But that's their problem. That's London's problem. That's not our problem. Let's find out what's our problem. And our problem is right now, we worried about 1090J. That's what everybody's problem is. They worried about a Caucasian going to jail. Now today is only 4 sections today. Only 4 sections today. We got business, Thursday style, art, and regular New York Times. Our guys ain't teaching up here. Khalil Amani teaching. Hood Hamptons is teaching. We're reading the periodicals for you. Not yesterday's or days. You understand? You try to get it every day for you. If I can't get it every day, that's because the guy couldn't deliver. Or they getting smart on me doing the things I'm doing to get the paper. You're not educated enough to be reading this paper. That's why I get it. Because I know you're not educational enough to read this paper. You don't know no words in here. How you read what's going on? How? Your mindset is the New York Post, Daily News, and Newsday, and the Amsterdam, and the AMs and the PMs that they be having out there for free. That's how far your limit of reading goes. Mine is unlimited. I got too much reading, too much writing, too much talking to give you. You know? Let's see what happened in our world. New York City is where I'm from. You know what I'm saying? All right. Nothing. You're going to find something that happened in New York City. Okay? Because you want to know what's going on in New York City for all my borough peoples up in the building. Okay? You want to find out what's going on in New York City. But in big news, Florida governor should be under investigation thanks to Umar Johnson and a few others who anointed me with that work to say to y'all. He's banned in Black history. That's a not good thing. So now, for those who was running to Florida back in the days, due to the fact that he was like, yeah, come on in. Come on in. It ain't going to be no problem with the Ovid. Come on in. I want y'all here. Yeah. Now look what he's telling you. As soon as you get there, you ain't worth nothing. You ain't worth nothing, black man. But we worry about 1090J. I'm up here saving hip-hop, saving the babies. Angela Stoughton King just showed you that they up there talking about Take It Down, Aretha Franklin. My man Q Butter had that. I think the person name was Hope Giselle, the transgender. The Transzale. Zoom! Bring it back. Bring it back. I told you, her name, their name is Hope Giselle, the Transzale. Zoom! Bring it back. Bring it back. You heard what I said. The Transzale, Hope Giselle. Big up the Q Butter for pulling them cards, man. Because they getting beside themselves, man. LBGTQ community, getting a little beside yourself now. See, we gave you a little rope to get ahead and be who you are. Gave you a little rope to be who you got, be who you are. We gave you a rope. Yeah, be who you are. Just chill out. And it was some blacks. Cut the line for them. Like, all right, look, we got some blacks, some family members. You know what I mean? Hey, it is what it is. But look, they chilling. Yeah, no doubt. Now they attacking the queen. I can't believe it. And it ain't nobody speaking up. Nobody from her family. Clyde Davis. You know about you, boy, with Whitney Houston. You know about you, boy, and Whitney Houston. And all these other motherfucking stories that's keep coming out about Whitney Houston. Leave old Whitney alone, man. If Bobby ain't make a motherfucking video, a movie about it, then leave her alone. Let her rest, man. Next month will be how many years Whitney Houston been dead? February 11th. Huh? Let her rest, man. So now we got a LGBTQ community who they put as the forefront talker. Black Liberation Army gave this person the talk for the LGBTQ community. Hope Giselle, the Trans Am, is running their mouth, speaking upon that move, that song, and Shaka Khan. So let me get this straight while I put this sage together. Let me get this straight what the LBGT want to do next. Let me figure this out. Because the Hamp is up there. You may not be there because you stuck on 1090J. You get ahead and stuck on 1090J. And Hassan Campbell. And Zip with the drip. And Anton, whoever the brother name was. I forgot his name. The millionaire brother on YouTube. You know, y'all worrying about that. You don't want to talk about this, about them LGBTQ community get ready to pull a fluke. We gave y'all a run. All you homosexuals, bisexuals, heterosexuals, sexual period. This ain't nothing pertaining to you. This ain't no bashing to you. I'm just trying to figure out what the heck is you trying to do. This ain't no bashing to you. I'm just trying to figure out what y'all trying to do. Because you worrying about our business, the people who's hetero and living life, having songs pertaining to our life, you think it's affecting your life. Whoa, transgender. Whoa, homosexual. Whoa, bisexual. Whoa, heterosexual. We got to get this fixed. We got to get this fixed. See, I blame your president for back in the days for doing this shit. I wouldn't be surprised if his so-called wife is involved with this shit. I'm here to break the bank today. I'm about tired of it. I can't take it no more. No, I can't. I can't continue to be a YouTuber rapping and talking and not seeing the signs and symbols that these people are pulling over our eyes, and y'all waking up not knowing nothing but 1090J and whatever is on your YouTube feed. Is getting ridiculous. You're not sharing nothing. You're sharing other people's work that's talking garbage. That's what they do. They sharing other people's work that's talking about something else. Today was a good share. I shared a few things because I felt it was valid to share. But I'm starting to notice with everyone else sharing shit, they sharing shit that people talking about nothing. Now, I may be in the wrong movement. Maybe some of my peoples need to send out some more links to find out who's putting in that work like him. Because I need to find them. I need to link up with them. I need to find people that's doing what I'm doing. I can't continue to be in the boat with y'all dudes, man. I can't. Y'all guys, it's just too much, man. And that's a plural word. Guys and girls, okay? You know, girls use your guys. Hey, guys, we going to the movies. Y'all ready? You know, so it's a plural word. It ain't bad. That, you know, but even though we got to fix that up too. Girls and guys, all right? So let's see what happened.
A February 13th deadline to justify their use of the technology, specifically for preventing lawyers involved in litigation against MSG from its venues. Owner James Dolan, he was here on Good Day earlier to explain his side.
If your next door neighbor sues you, if somebody sues you, right, that's confrontational. It's adversarial, and it's fine. People are allowed to sue, right? But at the same time, if you're being sued, right, you don't have to welcome the person into your home.
Dolan says facial recognition is used for security reasons, and the company denies illegally preventing anyone from entering its venues, which also includes Radio City Music Hall. In a letter Wednesday, Attorney General James says MSG Entertainment cannot fight their legal battles in their own arenas. She went on to say, quote, the policy may violate the New York civil rights law and other city, state, and federal laws prohibiting discrimination and retaliation for engaging in protected activity. Now, Dolan responded to that also on Good Day.
Look, there's all kinds of politicians who are jumping into this, right? None of them for the right reasons, right? But I mean, look, the Attorney General is just asking questions.
Well, she wants some paperwork by February 13th.
Yeah, we're happy to answer questions.
So
In Albany, lawmakers have also introduced legislation that would prohibit venues from refusing entry for anyone with a valid ticket. Meanwhile, Dolan says once the litigation is wrapped up, attorneys are welcomed back into the venues.
All right. Thank you, Christine.
Okay. That was them in the New York Knicks problem. Okay.
Asking if they acquit him, would he face new charges? The defense argued jurors should acquit Saipov of racketeering charges if they find he did not kill people to gain membership to ISIS. The note indicated some jurors believed the argument pertained to all charges. The jury asked the judge if they didn't find Saipov did it for ISIS and therefore is not guilty, would he be retried with different charges? Saipov's lawyers say he rented a truck and drove onto the Hudson River bike path on Halloween 2017, killing 8 cyclists and injuring a dozen others. On Long Island, 3 people were rescued from a sinkhole that opened up in the front yard of a home. It happened early this morning in Huntington Station. Ring video captured the moment a 70-year-old woman fell into the 6-by-6-foot hole. Suffolk County Police say she and 2 men in their 60s were pulled out by a police officer and a bystander. The woman and 1 man were taken to the hospital for evaluation. The second man was not hurt. The Huntington building inspector is investigating what caused the sinkhole, but the heavy rain could be to blame. And now to the weather. Let's go live outside. The rain is gone, but it's turning into a cloudy day with
Ashley,
wind.
this looks awful.
No, more awful, right? More chilly temperatures, Reagan.
You were talking earlier about how you like the sunshine.
Yeah, and I miss it.
I know.
I miss it so much.
Listen, I'm telling you, I feel like my feet are to the flames here. We're going to get sun tomorrow.
Although a lot of people would say they miss the snow.
Okay.
I am one of those people. I think in my gut, we're going to have a big snow in February. I'm going to go with that. Okay, Ashley, I'll take it away from here. So, yeah, as you look at the satellite radar, we do have this cloud coverage coming through, a little disturbance in the atmosphere. We started off with sunrise. Yes, that's 7-Eleven this morning. Many sun pictures were sent to me. Thank you, viewers. But now we just have this stubborn, overcast skies. Take a look all over the area from New York to LaGuardia to Atlantic City. And the temperatures are in the mid-40s, but we have a wind chill situation going on. So let's take a snapshot of the greater picture when it comes into temperatures in our area. We have 44 degrees in New York, 45 in Newark. Then you go up northwest of the city, Monticello, 35, 42 in Poughkeepsie. But don't pay attention to these numbers. Start paying attention to these. Here's the wind speeds. Coming out of the west, 19 miles an hour, sustained in New York, 28 in Newark, 26 in Islip. We also have gusts on tap today. It's a very windy day. We have 34-mile-an-hour gusts being, clocked in New York, 38, nearly 40 in Newark, the same at the Jersey Shore. Why? The low pressure system out to sea combined with a high pressure system northwest of our area. There's a squeeze.
New York
when
wealth,
that
baby.
happens, there's a pressure gradient, a lot of wind. So that's what's going on. Now, with all this wind, it's knocking down the temperatures. This is what we need to pay attention to. Take a look at this. 36 degrees in New York right now. About 3 hours ago, the real feel kind of temperature of the air, 39. It's only going low. How low can we go? The day planner knock it back by 10 degrees throughout the day.
How low can we go, baby?
Even tonight, we're going to be in the mid-20s here in the city. I'll have much more on the weekend forecast later on in the broadcast. Ashley, back over to you.
All right. Thanks, Reagan. Be sure to wear your layers today. In other news, Eric Adams' State of the City address is currently underway, where the mayor is sharing his plans to improve the lives of all New Yorkers in the next year. Adams will outline his vision on ways to make New York City a safer place and crack down on extreme violent recidivists by allocating more city funds to all 5 DA's offices and public defenders. The mayor is also planning on taking aim at reducing trash and rodents in the city. Mayor Adams plans to announce a 20-month timeline to bring composting to all 5 boroughs. We'll have a full report coming up tonight at 5. A California judge ordered the release of the video showing the attack on former House Speaker Nancy Pelosi's husband. Judge Stephen M. Murphy of the San Francisco Superior Court says there is no reason to keep the video a secret. The video is from surveillance and body cameras worn by the 2 police officers who responded to the brutal hammer attack on Paul Pelosi at their San Francisco home back in October. The suspect, David DePatt, faces multiple charges, including attempted murder. He pleaded not guilty. New reports are shedding some light on what was inside the classified documents found at the home of former Vice President Mike Pence. His allies are downplaying the discovery, but former presidents are now getting pulled into the controversy. Lizette Nunez explains.
Well, everybody under the sun seems like can't seem to keep their fingers off of classified documents.
First, it was former President Donald Trump, then President Biden, and now former Vice President Pence. According to CNN, the classified documents found in Pence's Indiana home last week included background briefing memos for foreign trips and were likely used for the VP to prepare for meetings overseas. The FBI is now working to determine the level of classification and how recent the material is.
From the sounds of it, these boxes had been sealed and never reopened from the time they left the vice president's residence in Washington to the time that they went to the home in Indiana.
This latest revelation is now placing other administrations under the microscope and begging the question, who else has taken and kept classified material? The offices of former Presidents Barack Obama, George W. Bush, and Bill Clinton say there have been no instances of any sensitive documents having been found anywhere outside the National Archives since their time in office. But representatives for those presidents also tell CNN they did not plan to conduct any additional searches of homes or offices. Mark Said, a national security attorney, weighing in on the matter.
Until we hear that boxes, desks, drawers, closets in each of their residences and offices were searched, then I don't think any actual public statement that they complied with the National Archives is meaningful at all.
Zaid adding it's no secret that the handling of classified documents has been politicized after batches of classified documents have been found in Biden's Delaware home, his office in Washington, and in Trump's Mar-a-Lago estate.
The FBI has been weaponized against President Trump and clearly has covered up for sitting President Joe Biden.
It probably is technically a crime, but then you have to go to the point of knowledge and intent of those who are accused.
And for a little background, the issue of mishandling of classified documents is not particularly new. According to the Associated Press, classified material was also found in President Jimmy Carter's Georgia home back in 1981, shortly after he left office. Ashley?
NYCHA's chairman and former CEO will reportedly announce his departure today. Greg Russ was appointed by former Mayor Bill de Blasio back in August of 2019. He was the former head of the Minneapolis Housing Authority. Russ stepped down as CEO but kept his role as chairman last year after tenants at NYCHA's Jacob Riis houses were told their water tested positive for arsenic. 8 days later, they learned the tests were flawed. There was no arsenic. But the issue reportedly caused his pay to fall. Russ's last day is reportedly scheduled for mid-February. No word yet on who will replace him. Earning college credit could be as easy as signing on.
I told you. Did you not pay attention? I know you paid attention. So now, we back. Okay? Mayor Adams going to drop a situation. Composting is what he's talking about in the paper here. You know what I'm saying? A popular program will remain voluntary for now. Fisher said, okay, so So a decade after former Mayor Michael R. Bloomberg co-opted a line from Star Trek to declare composting the final recycling frontier. Okay? New York City is finally poised to unveil plans to implement what is calling the nation's largest composting program. On Thursday, which is today, Mayor Adam Adams will announce that the city will commit a 20-month timeline to bring composting to all 5 boroughs. The announcement will be part of the mayor's State of the City address on Thursday at the Queens Theater in Flushing Meadows, Corona Park. The program allowing New Yorkers to put biodegradable refuse into brown bins, I got one downstairs, for composting will be voluntary. There are no current plans to make the composting program mandatory, a step that some experts say is key to its success. But it is interviewed Jessica Triss, the commissioner of the sanitation department, said that the agency was talking about the possibility of mandating the composting of yard waste. This program is going to represent the first time that many New Yorkers have ever had access to curbside composting, Ms. Trish said. Let them get used to it. Let them get used to it. Y'all see so? How she talk? Let them get used to it. That's what she said. Let them get used to it. The announcement comes a month after the city paused the popular borough-wide composting program in Queens, a move that sowed distress among the city avid band of food recyclers. There's a lot of food wasters out here in Queens, I should say. There's a lot of food wasters out here in Queens. I ain't gonna lie. I've been out here for a few years, and when I started seeing the papers out here, you heard what he said. I was like, yeah, this is the main area that they need to compost at, because they dope food out every night. There's restaurants and little bars, they have all these little whatever they have in them, and they need it, right? So that would consider to be help for the road.
To enroll.
Our College Foundation series gives you a chance to actually take college courses online and earn credit from a top university at a fraction of the cost.
YouTube, Arizona State University, and Crash Course, a popular education channel, are behind the collaboration, which Ian Fisher, who is with Bright Horizons and whose parents are professors at ASU, says makes a lot of sense.
It's not especially surprising given that Arizona State is the institution that's involved here. They are very much on the leading edge of thinking about what education can be.
The program is an expansion of the Study Hall initiative, and no applications or minimum GPAs are required to enroll in 4 basic courses, which start in early March and are eligible for transfer credit.
The question of transfer credits is always a tough question to answer. You can typically count on those credits going to the institution that provides them or institutions that have direct partnerships.
Fisher adds, however, students need to be cautious and do their research.
I would still tend to encourage students to get into a community college environment if their goal is to transfer. And that's because you can't really replicate that experience of being in a classroom, engaging with the teacher face-to-face, talking with other students.
There's a $25 sign-up fee to start coursework and a $400 fee to receive credit.
And the pandemic has certainly accelerated a lot of trends that were starting even before it arrived. I think that the cost of education is probably the biggest driver in this case. You have a lot of potential learners who are feeling like they're sidelined by the potential cost of college.
By January 2025, the program hopes to expand to 12 courses in order to give students an opportunity to earn credit for an entire first year of college. Jennifer Williams, Fox 5 News.
Reagan is back after this with a full forecast. Stay with us.
You heard him. You have to pay $425. That's $850 if you want some credit for 2 courses. That's a lot of fake money, man. That's a lot of crazy money right there, man. That's a lot of crazy money, man. This is crazy. Education is supposed to be free, man. Prince Harry. You better find out what's going on with the kid's star. That's why he left. That's why he mother knew. That's why he wrote that book. I saw his book. That's why he left. But this whole thing is, our kids, man, college and education supposed to be free. I mean, you know what I mean. It wasn't like how it was when I went to college back then. We didn't even try to attend because we saw all this coming. We saw this. My mother really saw it. She's like, boy, you're being dead fucking with them niggas, man. I said, for real? She said, yeah. That's a fluke. That college stuff is a fluke. That's a fluke, man. We don't even want to talk about the fact that we didn't got the shit I'm wearing. Baggy jeans and shit, so we can't even. But let's take a look. How much beauty is too much? I said how much money is too much money yesterday. See, they stealing from me. But I told New York Times, don't you know what I'm saying? How much beauty is too much? They was going to put the beauty in behind it. How much beauty is too much beauty? That's Hamp talk. Hamp gave y'all that. How much money is too much money? I said that. Yeah. Now they got it right here. How much beauty is too much? With a question mark. But I called, yo, y'all sounding like me. If y'all sound like me, subscribe to the show. Come on, New York Times, stop playing. I'm up here reading the newspaper to the world. Some people can't read. I don't see them read. I don't see them flicking newspapers. They talk a lot. Just sharing shit all day. Reading from the blue screen and the screen. I'm touching on hands. You hear it. I'm touching on hands paper. That's how we gonna touch that paper. I don't want that fake money. I don't have that fake money. I don't want that fake money.
You downtown, you can see that it is gray out there, it is cold out there, and then look at the flags flying. It is windy out there, Reagan.
I know. I mean, I had higher hopes for the sun today, and that clearly did not happen. But you know what? It is what it is, and we're just going to have to move on from here. It's a little gray, it's a little chilly, but it's dry. And that's all we really care about right now, right? I mean, we've had so much rain.
I know, yesterday was awful.
I would have preferred to have more snow.
Exactly.
Hey, all right, I have somebody here with me. That's what I thought. Okay, well, we're not going to get snow the rest of the week or weekend, but next week, we might have some flurries, fine. Let's dive into the satellite and radar. Okay, so we have a lot of this cloud coverage. Beginning of the day, we had a nice sunrise, a couple clouds, but now it's just like here. But the winds are really kicking in. So temperatures were in the 40s. That's what the thermometer is saying, at least. Northwest of the city, we're a bit chillier. But there's this air coming from the west. And as it does, is bringing with it cooler temperatures, windy conditions. So we have 19-mile-an-hour sustained winds in New York, just outside of New York. Take a look, 26 in Islip, 28 in Newark. Now, this is the wind speed sustained. We also have gusts today, anywhere between 30 and 40 miles an hour. And we're near 40 in Newark and down at the Jersey Shore at Belmar. 34-mile-an-hour gusts here in the city. So what that is doing when you have already cold temperatures, and then you got the wind coming in from the west, you have wind chill. And this is what it feels like. 36 in New York, 36 also in Newark. Northwest of the city, we're in the mid-20s. And then when you go to Hartford, we're at 39 degrees. So yeah, it is a chilly day, and it's just going to get chillier as the day goes on. Yeah, so the thermometer might read like 40, but with that wind chill, it's going to be basically 5 to 10 degrees below all of these values. So it's going to feel more like the 30s. It's a little chilly outside. So here's a bigger picture. We have this low pressure system, and you see all these lines. These are pressure gradients. When you get squeezed, because there's a high pressure system off to our west, it starts getting windy. So as we dive into this future cast, we might see some pockets of stars and moon tonight. But, you know, the clouds like to play tricks on me, so I wouldn't be surprised if we have a little bit more in terms of cloud coverage. But you see we have a little pocket of air right here. Okay, so then we go to Friday morning, the sunrise. It might be bouncing off some clouds as well, but it looks like it might be a bit more sunny peaks tomorrow. We're hopeful, crossing our paws, fingers and toes on that one. Even Saturday, we look like we're getting, some dry air in the area, and we're going to have a lovely day on Saturday. Now, Sunday, things get tricky. We have a cold front moving through, and there could be some showers potentially overnight into Monday, but then we still have more in the way of sun. So the lows for tonight, take a nice look at this. Again, 10 degrees cooler than what you're seeing because of that wind chill. The winds are going to stay with us even into tomorrow. So for tonight, we look at it says 30. It's likely going to be more in the mid to upper 20s here in the city, teens northwest of the city. And then we look at that 7-day forecast. Okay, let me scoot out of the way so you have a better picture of the sunny spots that splash your screen. Oh, you like that? That's organic. Okay, Thursday, today, windy. And yeah, more in terms of cloud coverage than, sun. But Friday, hey, listen. We're going to go for some more sun, okay? And I'm going to put my dollars down for Saturday as well. But when we get to Wednesday next week, we could see some snow, but flurries. Not anything we can go sledding in just yet, Ashley.
That's what we want.
I know, and you and I can go make snow angels and go sledding.
There's just something about snow that's less depressing than rain.
I know. At least everything looks magical.
First class.
But,
Thanks, Reagan.
You're welcome.
Well, next at noon, the celebratory moment, a rare kangaroo is...
All right. Meta just told Trump to come back to the platforms of media. Mr. Trump, who's the most followed account on Facebook when he was barred, in the coming weeks regained access to his account that collectively had hundreds of millions of followers. Meta said in November, Mr. Trump account was also reinstated on Twitter, which had barred him since January 2021. We in January 2023. Collectively giving the former president more of a megaphone as his campaigns for the White House in 2024. Damn, that's a smooth strategic move, boy. Meta suspended Mr. Trump from his platform on January 7th, 2021. So it's 20 days now. No, almost 20 days now. It's 19 days. It's 2 years and 19 days that this is on his finish, right? So now it says, the day after hundreds of people stormed the Capitol in his name, saying his post ran the risk of inciting more violence. Mr. Trump's account on other mainstream social media services, including YouTube and Twitter, were also removed that week. I remember following him on YouTube too. He had a lot of peoples over there just doing nothing. Just doing his little red tie conventions and blue ties conventions and mixed, and the other one be red and, peppermint colors. You know how he was doing his thing. So, well, what I'm trying to get to is that he's telling the world and telling them that, that this shouldn't happen. Okay, let's see. Hold on. He's saying that shouldn't happen no more to any sitting president.
To spend an average of $192 to celebrate. That is $17 more than last year, despite high prices as inflation rises and savings decrease. Financial experts say that this is because the generosity and people's emotions influencing the way they spend.
Emotions.
Certain baby names are starting to drop in popularity.
Emotions. They play on the emotions. You just heard that. Dr. Umar said it. I just shared the post. He said they play on the minds of the emotions. So don't celebrate nothing. We got to take it back. I'm being real. Buy what's necessary is what I'm trying to tell you. Don't overbuy. Okay, don't give any store your money that don't let you get nothing when it's time for you, when you need something, is what I'm saying. Okay? I got a few peoples I do that to,
Chicago, and Duquesne. This was a special delivery.
Food delivery guy on the floor.
Who ordered the burrito?
How do you get in, Rob? How do you even get in the back?
An oblivious Uber Eats delivery guy wandered right onto the court. He was holding a large soda and a McDonald's bag. The referee was waving the clueless guy off the court. No word on who placed the order, but it appears to have been delivered to the right person. Well, next at noon, we'll check.
They doing shit like that, placing orders. And that goes from your phone. You see what I'm saying? That's why they don't use those apps for the phones, because they do it. What I just read, I got the papers down there. They doing silence. They would make it look like it's you ordering. You be like, I ain't ordered this. Who ordered it? The automated system ordered it for you. Your phone did it for you. Them gadgets did it for you. Even though it got to the right person. But damn, them shit's telling you, boy. I'm telling you. They making a move on people fast. I'm reading to y'all every day, man, trying to get y'all to get it. Yeah, I know some of my people's catching on. But if Trump get back in the game, what they say he is, the platforms is lifted up that he could get back. He has so many followers. That's amazing. For one sitting president, he's 76 years old. By the time Trump done, he'd be the oldest fucking president. It'll be solidified for the next president to come in and make a move and hold it down for the next generation to have some type of hope and faith. Because what's going on now is what I was trying to say earlier. Hope Giselle, the leader of the Trans Am, zoom, bring it back. Bring it back. The leaders of the Trans Am world is going against songs that our sisters made for the upliftment of women. So let me get this right. So you're going to go after all the single ladies. Girls run the world. You're going to go after Queen Bee now. That's what you signifying when you're trying to line your work up at. We gave you your run. We gave you your lifeline. Now they just passed the anti-transgender law. I got it right here. I was going to read it to you, but I think they was getting right. Yo, look, man. They passing the law for them, son. It's right here. It's right here. It's right here. It's right here. Check it out. Check it out. GOP state lawmakers push a growing wave of anti-transgender bills, not bill, bills with the S at the end. And you don't want Donald Trump back in office to stop this craziness, man? And ain't nothing getting down past to the black people. So everybody that's black that's running around, playing around, they got to go over there to get some type of motherfucking reparations or something. Come on, stop. Stop playing around. What's going on out here? Over the past 3 years, Republican state lawmakers have put forward a barrage of bills to regulate the lives of transgender youth. I don't know. Let's keep going. I don't know. Maybe Angela Stoughton could help me out. Is the Republicans doing that? Which one? Which Republican? Who? Which one? Let me get what's going on over here. Okay.
Tree kangaroo is endangered. It's smaller than the Australian kangaroos found.
By the standards 2000, okay. Bills have purpose more than 150 in at least 25 states. Include bans on transition kids into young child. Yeah. Bills. So this is what they trying to do. See the right groups. Oh, okay. That's what's going on. They don't want it, but yet they making moves. This is what I'm trying to tell you. They don't want it. We thought the Republican was trying to do something till we had to take a real firm look and say maybe this is because y'all got short attention span. Me trying to read all this to you will get kind of confusing. But it's only for my special mindset people on the show. They know how we get down. You know what I'm saying? All right, so some of these peoples don't want none of them peoples in sports. So now we got the lady running against things like, okay, we're going to knock out some of the songs. That's what it looks like to me. And they're going to have a wave of their peoples going up against all these songs pertaining to save women's sports. Okay, the other one says, yeah, they got a whole lot of slang and talk. Okay? The right groups protested a bill in South Carolina last year to ban transgender athletes for competing in girls' sports. The Arizona bill would ban drag shows on Sunday mornings, whether or the minors are around. The lawmakers have introduced these bills to not respond to requests for comment. So they pushing that. They pushing it. That's why they trying to flood up everything with the Democrats. Because some of the Republicans are saying, no, we want to keep that stuff out of our community. This is what I'm reading. They don't want people to get this care because they don't think being trans is real. So they want to check it out. The same treatment ban for transgender children will be allowed for I'm afraid to even read this shit on live, man. Leave that shit there. Look, let me tell you something. It's amazing what they trying to do to the people's mindset when you pick up these periodicals and dig deep into the mindset of the person who wrote it. Then you think about what you see every day and hear every day. We got a person just running around trying to knock out Beyonce's songs, knock out Aretha Franklin songs, Shaka Khan songs. We gave you the Diana Ross song. We gave it to you. We gave it to them. Did we give it to them? I'm coming out. I'm coming out. We gave it to you. We gave it to you. We said, all right, that's their song. Let it live. Fuck it. Fuck it. We couldn't even play that song like my people who love Diana. That was one greatest hit we could not play. Y'all took that. You took the I'm coming out for Diana Ross. We gave it to you. We gave it to him. We gave it to him, Nick. We gave it to him. Told him to take it. Woo! We gave it to him. Places and things said they don't want it around. Now we get it. Because you playing around too much. You playing around too much. You playing around too much. Ralph Nunez was good, baby. Ralph Nunez in the place to beat him, my boy. We gave him too much. You got this. So now you're mad at the perfect woman from Aretha Franklin. You're mad at the Alicia Keys. Some no woman. Listen, man, leave us alone. We leave y'all alone. The man's putting anti-transgender bills together. Fight that. Mine, go over there. Leave our songs alone, man. The Queen of Soul is dead for so many years, and she turning over saying, what? But then she might be. Can't even think. Aretha was beautiful, man. The Queen was beautiful. She just loved everybody. But it doesn't make sense for you to be making a move like that. We're talking about the peoples that's trying to attack our songs of life, such as Miss Aretha Franklin and Shaka Khan. They look like they're gonna be pushing up. Watch what I tell you. They're gonna try to push up on Beyonce's song. Who run the world, girls? Who run the world, girl? She's looking into that right now, as you speak. But she ain't gonna touch the Beehive shit. You bet not. You better not run over there and touch no shit from Rihanna. Nothing. Better not go over there, touch nothing from hip hop, Eve, all the beautiful rapping sisters that was rapping about Black Power movement for the women, getting their minds together. Don't touch Lauryn Hill song. Don't touch that. Don't bother you. Matter of fact, I'm talking up on it. Just leave that alone. Everybody alone. We gave you Diana Ross. We gave you the song. That's y'all's get ahead. And gave you YMCA. You took that. Take it. We gave it to you. It's part of some sounds of Black folks when we dance and go dancing and things like that and however, whatever. But the point is, you making this thing big out of nothing. And the person that gave you the opportunity to be president of LGBTQ+. I blame that old president of yours, man. Nobody got no rights out that deal except them, and this is what they doing. They say you give a nigga an inch, they take a mile in some occasions, if it's good or bad, you know, in some occasions, if it's good or bad. But the point is, you know, they decorate these words to have you believe on what they want you to believe. But until you read into it deeply, you'll find out what they trying to tell you. I can't read all that. I could read it, but I couldn't read all it because it got too much graphical details. It makes me feel like somebody trying to show something when they shouldn't be showing, or they showing something which they don't mind showing. But the point is, I can't put that in. I talk right now about it because it's just intellectual thinking. But the point is, this is heavy. They moving at a rapid rate, and again, more bills is going to be passed against them. They don't want them in no sports. And this Brittany Griner, or whatever the person's name is, if y'all don't see who that is, then something is wrong with you. They used to try to say that about Lisa Leslie when she was playing basketball, until they found out she was a purified, beautiful black Nubian sister who just had strong genes of height and strength. They tried to say that with you know, a few bodybuilding women that like to just want to bodybuild. But they was for beautiful women. In this case, whoever initiated women basketball, it was exactly what it was. WNBA. It wasn't WLBGTQ NBA. They didn't do all that. No, they didn't. It was women. Then they tried to say Cheryl Swoops. What was our girl from New York? What was her name? She was real nice and big too. Rebecca Robo. Big up to her. She was a New York Liberty. Who else? It was another one. Big boned and nice ebony girl too. Forgot her name. I think her name was Hampton or something like that. Forgot her name. Cheryl Swoops. I remember them Cheryl Swoops and yeah, I remember because I remember them lips and all that. Teresa Weatherspoon. You know what I'm saying? Some girls just had tomboyish ways, but they was women. In this sense, you getting operations and getting manufactured in certain companies and getting manufactured in some certain countries, and you coming out and you in the NBA, WNBA. Okay, you said, oh, well, look at him. He's part of us. How come he's playing? That's what they'll say. So everybody got to say, oh, man, they're going to sue us. Shouldn't be. Should just be facts over fiction. That's it. Like it says W. Oh, no, it don't make a difference. It says what it says there. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. They pulled a nice up the ladder trick on us. Cool. I couldn't read it. You know what I'm saying? I couldn't read it because it felt like, you know, somebody was crazy. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? So just fixing up something somebody was texting and typing. Okay, let's turn that down so we don't be disturbed. So you know what time it is. You know what time it is. But you worrying about 1090J. That's what y'all worrying about. Caucasian run around, and this is some type of topic today. Don't bother me. We got a lot of work to do. You just heard what we read. They trying to tell those people to stay away. Don't come into the field of certain sports. Then we got the girl over there, whoever they, fighting against Aretha Franklin. Talking about they don't want that song. It's offended to them. To them. You hear this shit? It's amazing. It's amazing that they saying this. It's amazing. And we're gonna sit back and listen to this, right? We're gonna sit back and watch these people try to destroy the fabric of our great singers, put their time and effort into these harmonizing songs. We're gonna sit there and let them degrade it. Bad enough we got Chinamen up in here, right? Whoever they are from Japan, singing, dancing, looking like some old classic menudos, looking like some old classic New Edition. They looking just like them, dancing like them and everything. You see it? It's amazing. We don't save hip hop, save our core of what we do. I told you the AI is mimicking. It'll make you think you paid for it. It'll make you think you paid for it. You're like, yo, did I order that? I probably did. Yeah, I'll take it. Got you. Don't order nothing. If you ain't put it in there, don't order it. Go to the store and buy it. Cook it. It's going to be like a Uniblab. They want you to continue to use all your phones. You know what I'm saying? They track you down. I mean, it is what it is. You need people to call you. You're a busy person, so you need people to call you. So, you need people to call you. Plus, some people ain't got certain equipment. They work on their equipment. So you need your phone. I understand. Perfect gadget. Go gadget, whatever your name is. So you win. Cool. But goddamn. That's all I wake up to is 1090J. Some Caucasian. It's making way. You see how fast our people get short attention span? They were just talking about the man and the Chinaman. They were just talking about the rapper on the man's show being whatever. Now we're talking about a Caucasian. A Caucasian. About him being where his father was as an Irishman and all the rest of them. A cop. This is what we wake up to. I'm just reading what shit going on in the newspaper feed. We trying to get Trump back in office. To all my Trump supporters, just for the moment of getting things done. We support the core of keeping America great again. That's what we do. Because we know we're going to lose the fabric. We're going to be like other countries, looking poor and hungry. well, we are the greatest nation on earth. This is not supposed to be happening. Not to the peoples who's out here doing the right thing. So we need that man back in office because it seems like the other dude is selling us out to China. When we had the tariff law, the show sponsored by Pure Life. Your Pure Life, holla at me. When we had that man had them tariff laws out here, it was all right. Kept things at bay. Things was made in the USA. Okay. So now that we got some guy in here, he don't know what he doing. They finding documents here. Watch, they gonna find something else. They're gonna find something else. They're gonna find something else that's gonna be shocking. And you're gonna be saying to yourself, oh snap, that happened. You're gonna be like, oh snap, it did happen. Where was I? You're gonna try to figure out where was you. You're gonna try to figure out what day and time where you was at. Once you find out when you was at, day and time, then you're gonna say, oh shit, I knew what happened. You wake up to 1090J. No education at all. You worrying about a white man. You worrying about a white man who pulled down some pigs, who's a pig himself. I can't believe it. I wake up to this type of work. And it took me an hour to come tell you what's wrong with you motherfucking niggas. You wake up after doing the shit that you was just doing. You were talking about the rice man, the brown man, the orange man, green man, landing, syringe, raven, all sorts of shit for 25 words or less. You was going crazy. Now we wake up and you talking about a Caucasian. 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 That's what we wake up to. Caucasian taking down some pigs. Corrupt pigs. You ain't worrying about them. Then next month you're going to worry about how much money you spent. Listen, man. I got to straighten you out. You losing focus and ground on the things. I'll tell you something, boy. You better get it together. What's going on out there? Yeah, no doubt. Got my boy Con Danu still up in there holding the chat down. Yeah, man. Playing with a lot of words here. Playing. Now, I been had that title. I ain't feel like using it though, because it felt corny. But then again, it felt like it was some content to speak on and have a joke about. You know what I'm saying? I already had the work lined up. But unfortunately, some people jumped on it, but it wasn't pertaining to no pork eating. Now, we got people initiating or what Haas is talking about now. I know y'all been not noticed, or y'all noticed that we haven't been using the title like we haven't been using. We gonna make our own algorithm now. Hood Hamptons. You know what I'm saying? Bringing me back in the light to do what I was doing back then and making it happen right now. You know what I'm saying? All that felonious shit didn't even fly. It was just some old work that I chopped down and came out and did my thing. But yo, man, I can't believe how my man. See, look, you supposed to be a free agent in this. See, that's why Hamp don't go to nobody's show except a few people that I deal with. And I noticed that. You know what I'm saying? Now I'm going to keep it 500, now 900,000 with you. I'm going to keep it 900,000 with you. I'm going to keep it 900K with you. I told son, there's leadership skills over here. Give it to us. See, we there. We got the 900K. I want to thank my 900,000 subscribers. I want to thank my 900,000 subscribers. I woke up there, I said, man, it's a beautiful day. Okay, it's a beautiful thing. But listen, in this game, man, you're supposed to be a free agent. If that was the clause with Zip and Hassan Campbell, if that was the clause between Hassan Campbell and Zip with the drip, that you don't go on nobody's show after I get you lit, that's an Indian gift. After, that's like in the wild after saying, I played this when nobody else played this. When I felt that you was hot, I gave you a shot. That's not cool. Haas, that's not cool. That ain't cool, Hassan Campbell. That's supposed to be your little man, right? So what, he went up there and kicked it with the niggas you don't fuck with. But let me tell you something. Like niggas said, man, you ain't really tell him, like he said, he's like he said, some of the niggas didn't tell him like you told him just to get money. But then somebody else said, some niggas didn't tell you that it was going to be like that. And you should have, like Son did. He made sure no one talked about you. But now I'm a big YouTuber now. So now I'm getting called to go to shows. Now, this is when the term comes in where Haas maybe trying to tell him all money ain't good money. Maybe he tried to tell him that, right? Maybe he tried to tell him that. And Son probably looked at it and said, you're right. Because it was a good political chess move by 10 Toes. Bringing somebody that Haas got lit, made a household name, and then Haas to make the live and say that wasn't cool to talk about the man's. It should have just been flat, like, Son, you wasn't supposed to do that if I got you lit. That was supposed to just been it. Wasn't supposed to go directly in because you got a bigger base. You understand what I'm saying? That I think that was corny. Haas, I think that was kind of corny, Son. I'm gonna keep it real. You my man and all that. I'm gonna think that's corny. But Son should have made it clarified. You know what I'm saying? He should have said, yo, you know what? If that was me, let me try to keep it on me. If I was Zip and Haas do me a bone, right? Not saying if I was it. Let's say Haas did that for the Hamptons show, Hassan Campbell Life Stories TV, 900K. Let's say Haas did that for me. And I want to see people just want to talk to me just because I'm not really that type of like how everybody do. I just do me. But they're gonna say, damn, how you get big and you don't really, because I'm organic, smooth, right? So I think I would have just chalked it up. Like, nah, I'm cool. Thanks for the invite, though. I think I would have said no. If I was in the shoes of what's going on with the two brothers. I believe that. Because all money ain't good money. And you knew. Like, you should have known. Like, if you didn't know, then you should have known. You should have said, let me just call Son. Like, yo, Son, you hear this? What's going on? The niggas is hollering. I would have called Haas and say, yo, Haas, they holler. But I think Haas felt like you didn't do that. Or if you did do that, you did it anyway. He felt like, hey, look, I'm going to air him out like this. And I think that was kind of a little bit harsh, a little bit harsh. You know what I'm saying? I think you could have just did that a little bit different. Like, Son, you know, I just think you should have did it like that, Haas. No explanation about it. I can't go too drastic about it. I just think I wouldn't have done it, right? Even though it looked tempting, some things ain't good. We know what you got, what you handling, and what you doing, right? So I would have just said, nah. But then he felt like, nah, I got to probably do it because if I don't, my peoples will think that, you know, I'm not my own man. You know, I'm being controlled by Son, and so I got to do it. If you felt like that, then probably some most likely felt it the way he had to say what he had to say. That's how I think. But personally, if someone gave me an alley-oop like that, right, knowing that I'm just a little such and such, and they want to see me make it, right? There's like, yo, but they say, yo, you know, there's some certain channels gonna be out there looking at you because you got there. Look, and they send me some names, and I look at them, and I watch, and I pay attention, and I'm gonna see them in the comments, and whatever, right? So the next thing is no, man, I'm not rocking with nobody. Nah, I'm going when my time is here. I'm going after the little YouTubers, and I'm bringing them up. Like someone gave me 900,000 subscribers, I'm going down to pull the little babies up, to pull them up. That's what I'm going to do. Yo, just get ahead, rock the show. I'm going to go in the back and cook some pancakes, man. Do your thing. Yo, everybody subscribe to his show. That's my man's in them. He got a little 26 people. He making moves. He's yelling out Jakes and 1090s and court cases and shit. He organic. He probably talk a little about his situation, how he was. Check him out, y'all. That's leadership skills. Now, if the contract should have been different between the two when they came together, now that should have been worked out. And that should have been worked out. Yo, look, I'm a free agent. Like how somebody throw me the alley, I tell them, yo, well, look, I'm a free agent. But look, you ain't got to worry about it because I don't think it's conducive for me. If I got the big people, they looking for me. They want my chase, right? Why the fuck I should go over there? I probably would have brought them niggas to my show. For real. I'd have called Haas and said, yo, Haas, I'm about to pull a show and these niggas coming up on my show because I got the panel. Won't you come up in there and let's see what's up? I'd have probably did that. I probably would have did that. I would have said, yo, y'all want to talk to me? I got my man Haas right here too in the building. Got Hassan Campbell in the building. So, yo, what we talking about? Because when we watched it, he was very much, shutting things down that was being said towards HC. He was definitely knocking down any and everything what people were saying about HC. And they threw some other people's at him. And then Haas tried to talk about the guy that jumped on Son. On how and then said what math is a 6-7 figure nigga. He's a 6-figure nigga. But I'm a 10-figure nigga. I got 10 fingers. I'm a 10-figure nigga. I got 10. I'm touching all. I got 10 fingers, nigga. 10 figures. Huh? Action figures, figurines. Name it. We got it. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm talking about. So we in the trenches, having a highly, highly great time. It's 1 o'clock. We just put in the hour and 13. That's beautiful timing right there. Let me charge up some peoples so they don't mess around with us. But they love trying to play us out. So let's charge up just in case. Yeah, man. That's today's talk. It was just some random freestyle like we always do, man. You know how Hamp give it up. Hamp is in the trenches. You know what I mean? And we like to do our thing. And we just came out here today to let you know that the Most High and everybody is good. You know what I'm saying? So let me get ahead and put this out there now. All right, good. So yeah, man. Yeah. I know what you're waiting for. We still here. We still here. We just first of all, I just want to say big up to YouTube, man, for real. That's why we back at YouTube, giving them their props. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm telling you, yesterday I got signed out by my own situation. Yeah, I got signed out. That's why I signed out of everything that I've lined up. Only person just chilling with me right now is StreamYard. And if they act up, we gonna knock them out too. But they haven't been acting up. They just been trying to get money out you. So you gotta use your 20 hours free wisely. You know what I'm saying? You know, you only getting what? 20 hours, right? That's half a, you know, you gotta do something, right? So I said, all right, cool. 2 weeks worth of work or 2 hours a show will probably work out. And then it'll roll over by saying, wait till the next month to get some more free minutes to get on live to do your thing with us again. So we gonna rock like that. You know, we gonna stay in that lane. We don't need to jump around like how they want us to do, because that's what they want us to do. I can't afford that. I was like, nah, that's just a little bit too much, man. I tried it one time. It got me what it got me, though. It helped out. But then again, I saw that they were trying to steal money from you when you ain't even looking. I said, what? I said, oh, they wild. I said, they just doing what they want to do. I said, man, I'm out. I said, we broke out. We broke out. We just gonna stay normal. And that's it. I changed my card numbers and all that on them niggas. I broke the fuck out. They even wrote me and said, it don't look the same over here no more. I know. I just want to keep what I got, and I'm cool. Thank you. See you later. Stop texting me. Don't bother me. I know what you tried to do. You know what I'm saying? And then I figured it out. People was getting prepaid cards, putting about maybe $100 on them Johns, $200 on them, and then giving StreamYard that card number, saving their credit line, the other number. But then again, if it was what they said it was in their clause, it goes to your credit score, I'll fuck around and be buying StreamYard. But if it ain't going towards no credit score, what the fuck I'm buying it for? Making your fucking stock go up. That's what I'm doing. That's what we doing. Making your stock go up. And I'm trying to figure out if it's Don Dada, Dun Diddy, Don Dumb. Somebody. Feel me? Somebody playing Pictionary out here with us. We can't figure it out except him. When we used to be in school, we played Pictionary, Hangman, Wheel of Fortune, Jeopardy. We was in there. Fortunately, we're gonna work that out, schedule to y'all. We're gonna bring some questions to y'all, and we're gonna try to work out our education program. Because we can rapidy rap all day. But you can't have oracle skills like him. We come from the lineage of Khalid, Muhammad, Malcolm, the Honorable Minister Louis Farrakhan. We out the lineage. We could build. Not that crazy shit. I don't want to deal with you with that. You can keep that. That stuff there is a little bit too. You can keep it. I just let it be known we acknowledge it, but we'll let you teach it and keep it. Once I hear you teaching, and I hope I can elaborate on it and catch something out of it, see what I could dig into my files, and then I can add on, and then we can grow together. If you're looking to be the head honcho and all that, you got to do that at your own spot. You got to do that at your own spot. Because over here, we the head honcho. You're not going nowhere to be down with. Our interview is going to be for us to make it to Broadway. I don't care if I got to go to Broadway uptown, midtown. Just get me to Broadway. My job from YouTube is to get to Broadway. Once I get to Broadway, mama, I made it. That's my job, to get my own Broadway show. Yep. That's my job for YouTube. My job is to get from here to Broadway and stay on YouTube and help grab other small YouTube channels and let them live so that I can say they picked up what I put down. Out for the coach. Out for the coach. Today, I finally did something today I feel very, very proud of today. And I want to thank my brother Khalil Amani World Big up to him. I did it today. So later on, I'm gonna try to do it again. I'm gonna see if it was real. It was kind of like I wanted to do it. I'm gonna do it this time. I did it short, but it was good. It still was it's still what it was. It's still what it was. Okay, but I felt good doing it. How about that? You know what I'm saying? And I felt the number when I used to hold down for a minute till I get to that number. It was I felt that, and I said, nah, I'm gonna get ahead and go through it. So I tapped into that moment, and that felt good. Okay. That's about it. That's about it. That's a beautiful hit, and that was a perfect hit. You know what I'm saying? So I want to big up to my man for putting that work in with me and made me get the idea, because I did see some people's that's the age that they are, they should be ashamed of themselves. And he's 100,000% right. I don't want to be like that. And I told him before, this ain't gray. This is silver. I'm a silverback. This is platinum. I'm still young. Today was day 2 on something I didn't initiate. So I feel good about that too. Yep, I feel good about that too. Y'all should know if y'all follow him. I know if y'all know y'all real followers, y'all should know that there's certain things that Hamp ain't initiating into the thing. Now, maybe later on, probably, but we hope. Hope is a good word. We hope. Help our people elevate. That's our new language coming out soon. We got that next line of playlist coming out, the Hope Project. Hamp coming out today or tomorrow for next month, for Black History Month, 28 straight days of the Hope Project. Help our people elevate. That's what this whole thing is about. My whole objective is to help our people elevate. I'm 900K. Why I can't go down there and pull my little YouTubers who's trying to make some noise? Come on up here and get some of this money. I had that Bob Hope bet on Black and help our people elevate for a long time. So now we're going to initiate it on YouTube starting right now at this time at 121 minutes. An hour and 21 minutes, 22 minutes, we brought it out to say, let me let them know that Mr. 900K is out here with this work, giving work out to people by sharing their work and letting them grow. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna give them a week worth of shares. How about that? If they working good, they get a week worth of shares and they gonna get their money. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, no doubt. So that's what we up to. We're going to push this program, baby. We're going to save the world. And the world ain't that hard to save because it's a lot of us. It ain't that hard. Just listen to him. We got you. Just take it easy. Don't do nothing stupid. Don't fall in love with Cupid. Stay low. Still be active and lucid. You know what I'm saying? Don't get the money and abuse it. We out here making hemp music. On the Jamaica Ave, you can get money but still lose it. Because it's real out there. We came out here to get money and sit back and stand clear, but hemp is all here. His mind is up there. Wave cap is on his head, yeah. What you looking at for his hair, you're going to see that next year, no doubt. Might stay like this so you can't read his thoughts and what he thinking about. Hamp is like this. New York love with the Knicks. Came through serving the Knicks. Gave a couple of plates with extra grits. How many times you gonna think it's gonna fit? It's gonna fit because I said it's gonna fit. Because I made it like this. I came on the show. I made it lit. It's Hamp, bitch. It's me, motherfucker. You know what time it is. Niggas trying to talk about they could rap out here. They rapping. They doing all you doing is capping. That's what the fuck you do. You making the job hard. We trying to save hip hop, and you making it harder by talking nothing. You're not reading the newspapers. You're not talking about periodical news, current events. Yeah, right. You're talking about some bullshit. Fucking around. I'm out here. We fighting for our lives. We made it. I'm out here doing things I'm supposed to do, shaking hands, kissing babies. You ain't doing. You worrying about the cocaine. You worrying about the motherfucking carbonated drinks. You worrying about the Jake nigga who took down some pigs. You worrying about a Jake who took down some pigs. If you knew that he was a motherfucking Jake, let me ask you this. Listen to the story with these dumb niggas. Let me tell you what they say. Listen to what they say. I'm gonna read it for you. This is what they say. Check this out. Yo. I knew it. Did I not tell you he did it? He'd be like, did what? What did he do? What he got knocked for? But if you knew, how you knew? That's what I want to know. How you knew he was a rat? How you knew he was so much of a rat? What was so enthusiastic about that Caucasian becoming an informant for whoever he had to inform to get the information from, to get you locked up? What makes it that? See, my new thinking again. I don't even know who the damn Caucasian is. But to leave it to you, I know who he is now. Because I'm like, what? They're talking about a Caucasian putting pigs in jail. Oh, man. Oh, shit. Look, YouTube is going down. If that is the content you need, whoa, I don't know, man. We got to get another Sage up for something like that. That's amazing. You got to wake up to think about a Caucasian putting some police in jail, some corrupt police. And they just caught some police stealing $6,000 out of one of their parolee's house in Brooklyn somewhere. Yeah. So you worrying about some little white guy from whatever town you said they are from. Some say he's from here. I'm hearing now he's from where $500,000, the ancestor, rest in peace, is from Albany Projects. The YouTube world. I gave y'all the thing yesterday. The world around us. Go check out the video. The world around us. I should have put the YouTube world around. I might change up the title now. But you see where we at. We wake up, no informative, nothing about nothing, no comedy about anything. Big up to Jamil, comedians and comedy. He out there putting in that comedy diss tracks. He's doing good work. Go check him out. Tell him, old head sent you. Jamil, Mr. Comedy, Ian Peterson. Go check him out. Tell him I sent you. You know what I'm saying? Go let Mr. Comedy know I sent y'all over there to get some laughter. But yeah. We gonna wake up to some Caucasoid, cracker, whatever you want to call it. However, what? This entertainment purposes only, because you made it that way. You had me thinking we doing something entertainable. I guess this man is entertaining today by putting some police in jail. That's what we got to talk about today on YouTube. This is what YouTube have us wanting us to talk about on the algorithm. It's a shame. Shame. Pick up the side now with that. Shame. No education work putting out. We just gave some work. We gave a few bars. We did our job, right? I figured. I ain't talking about nothing. I read. Now I'm discussing what I'm seeing now that start to recollect for what we put in the notes, the sidebars. Like, yo, this is what don't forget to say about what these imbeciles is thinking about every motherfucking day on YouTube. I'm looking for some work from you niggas to add on. I can't, because you got us thinking that it's time to talk about some white boy who wearing, I don't know what he's wearing. I don't know if it's him, the other white boy, two white, I don't know his boss. It's a low lot. But now it's some nigga named 1090 Jake. You hear that word in the hood, you already know who the fuck that is. You know who that is. We hear that boy, yo, the Jake is on the way up the block. Yo, hide the pack, son, for a minute. We know what a Jake is. In my motherfucking camp of the Esau and the Great Millstones, you know. That's Esau. Jake. That's Jake. Jacob. That's Jake. You wake up, the nigga says 1090. So that means it's 1,090 Jakes. Or 1090 Jake. Because I'm looking at the number 1090. Well, it ain't what 10. It could be an address. Could be an address. Could be an address. Should have said 1090 J. You know, oh, it's just J because it could be J Street, Borough Hall. He said he's from Brooklyn. J Street, Metro Tech. Broadway J, Broadway Junction. It could be a whole lot of J's. Julia Street. 1090 Julia Street. It could be, but Jake. Jake what? Sound like the pig. That's what it sounds like. I mean, ask all my little 90 niggas. Who the Jake? What all police names we used to give the pigs when we used to be out there hustling is the question. 50, 50, you know? Yo, 50 up the block, son. 50 up the block. We gave him 50. We ain't normally say 50. We gave him 50. Pigs was like the last thing to say. Yo, the Jake is up the block. That was the main kind of one I always kind of heard. Besides 50. And then the boys. What other word we have for the PD department? The P department. What words we have for them? You know. Yeah, Jake was one of them. Jake. Yo, watch out for Jake. They up the block, son. Matter of fact, Jake in that building. Jake in the store. The boys. He should have jumped on the boy word. Could have just been like Hot Boys and Fat Boys and, you know, names like that. He could have got away with it. But Jake, come on, man. Come on. We wake up talking about a guy who put some people who works for a department that ain't did the right thing, but they went corrupt, and he put them in jail. And this is for you to talk about saying, I knew, and then going to speak on some shit, right, about it, or what he used to do to add fuel for the DA to pick up, right? All the DA, all the DA got to do is tap in the man's name in the hashtag and find all the pages that hashtag the nigga name. It tells you how many pages people talk about the person when they hashtag the person's name. It tells you. It tells you how many pages are there. All they do is line up the agents. Yo, we got these pages here. You take 3, you take 4, you take 7, you take that. How much is that? We add it up. All right, go. And they watch with the headphones. And they write and they jot down. And they put their notes together and say, all right, we got them. Thanks to some of the stupid people on YouTube making analytical court procedure thought patterns like they went to bar school or something. Hint went to bar school. That's why we spit bars. You ain't even went to bar school. You up there running your mouth. Can't even freestyle properly. These raw beast thinker trying. These raw beast thinker is trying. Give it to him. Trying, boy. Doing better than me, man. Doing better than him. Yeah, he out there. I give it to him. Put his money where his mouth is. Huh? That's what we doing. We ain't worrying about what Garden is saying, right? You can't go see the Knicks. You act up at the Garden, they got facial recognition cameras for your ass now. Yeah, they got facial recognition cameras for you. You go to the Garden thinking you're going to act stupid. They're going to make sure you don't never come back and be banned. Then he said, it's all right for people to sue. It's no problem. But why should you come back into my house? Now you got to watch MSG on TV. And you might not even get a subscription. Might ban you from any station that pertains to basketball with his name on. You might have to watch them at your friend's house. That's crazy. Jim Dolan just told you the story. Yeah. He ain't selling on New York Knicks Madison Square Garden. I looked at it today. I said, man, it's a beautiful place. After all these years, I'm still amazed. It took me 3 hours. I went late last night. It took me 3.5 hours to walk around the whole garden. Me and Nip. I had him in the back with his treats and shit. Walked around whole Madison Square Garden. Went to Patrick Ewing locker room, Mark Jackson locker. I was chilling. I ain't take no picture. You ain't need to see it. You don't need to. I ain't clout chasing. See the show. I shot a little hoop. I ain't need a basketball. I had a few of them. I gotta leave them there. I don't know. I ain't had too much time for that. Plus, he wanted a couple of dollars. It was a free ride, so I just took what I could take. Come on now. I tried, but he ain't want to acknowledge it. It was locked up, so we ain't got the key. It's too late. They did all that talk. There was some paper on the line. I'd have walked away with 3-4 of them, probably. Yeah, that's how it went. You know what I mean? So yeah, man, that's exactly what happened. So we coming down now. Look like we coming down. We almost was in the zone, like we almost came out of it. So let's continue to stay in the zone because we still got more things to say. So in that case, what we spoke on earlier, I think I would have just told them to come to my show and say, yo, come to my show. Why I'm coming to your show? You want to speak to me. You want to holler at me. Come to my show. Talk to me on my show. Then I come to your show. If it's worthy from dealing with my show. You know what I mean? Yeah, I would have did that. I'd have did that. Then I would have probably seen if that would have probably been an option to see if that would have been good, if that would have happened. And if it would have happened, it would have not had Hassan Campbell discuss how he felt with Son doing the interviews with one of his no good peoples and things of that nature. And then it started to come out a little bit more pertaining to that all this is some psychosis, psychological game that they all both playing to get some type of revenue going on, to keep it going, to keep it fueling. And then Haas jumped in the man's comments and says, my name in the title, look at the numbers or the views go up. Allahu Akbar. That's what he wrote. So it only shows maybe some small traits of dissatisfaction on both parts, it looked like. And for people to jump on it now to instigate it is kind of really sad. Then it could be we never would know what people saying backdoor DMs. You know what I'm saying? That's amazing. And the green screen, which is that Cash App. So automatically we're dealing with a higher situation. Now I'm with Flip. I'm with Zip. You know what I'm saying? Zip with the drip. I'm with Zip with this. You know what I'm saying? Meaning that I ain't gonna really let, you know what I'm saying? Meaning like now we crusading now. Now we gotta go with Zip due to the fact that it look like everybody want to try to think they could beat him up. That's why I put try. You know what I'm saying? And he knows his entertainment purposes only. So we're gonna try to work our way of making it happy and fun with political sense from Hamp side, like we did today. Because if that was me, I would have said, yo, Haas, they want me on their show. What you think? I should bring them on my show? I would have said that first instead of me saying, yo, they want me to come to their show. I probably would have said something like, yo, Haas, these niggas is holler at me, the niggas that you have problems with. Yo, they want to come to my show. I would have said that. Then Haas probably would say, yo, pull them up. I'm coming up there to your show. And then we're going to talk up there. That probably could have probably alleviated a little bit of what you got going on now. Because it don't look too good for what people were saying, such as a lot of the 050 movement. They was yelling out in the comment section, yo, going up against Haas is such and such. And that's when I said yesterday about SMDH. See, it's SMD, the normal niggas that talk, but it's the H at the end. Me shaking my damn head. So it makes them guys think, oh shit, now they got something to say. Oh, he going up against Haas now. That's good. That's good. Yeah, we got it now. We got Haas people. This man is 500,000. I'm 900,000. This man 500,000. 500,000 subscribers. These people is in the 20s, 5s, 6s, thousands. Only person that made it like that is Hamp, 900,000 subscribers. I ain't in them. I'm chilling. Like, oh, see, it's been a surprise. You didn't think I would make it. Because I didn't braggadocious about it. I kept saying 5. They do 9. See, I keep telling you, I don't want them. I just wanted 5. They can take the extra 4 and give it to somebody else. I just wanted 500,000 subs. They changed the name to Hassan Campbell Life Stories TV. 900K is in the building. This is what YouTube told me to say, but because YouTube got you talking about 1090 Jake, why the fuck I can't talk about my channel reaching 900,000K? 900K. Mr. 900K. Amazing. I know I'm supposed to have party hats. I know I'm supposed to have the balloons. I told YouTube pay for that. I'm not paying for it. I'm still going to be on again. You still going to see that same thing. Now we're waiting for another 100,000 to make it to Broadway. Broadway say, as soon as you get 1 million, tell them to come to Broadway. So Broadway, I'm about to get 950,000. Take that. We'll get the rest later. You should just take it now while we got it, because I don't want to. I tell you what, Broadway. Tell you what, New York, bro. I tell you what. You looking for the ticket sales. I get it. You worrying about your money in the rent. I will pay my rent. Just to. All right, I get it. Now I understand what they trying to say, man. Damn. Yeah, it's going to take one of those big time people, most likely, just to say something that they're going to help with half the situation, because we need your lighting and your settings and the manpower. But look, I'm going to give you an hour on this one. We'll do it. Just have one person there. Damn. Just have one person there to tell us which each section to pull out for this particular view for how the show's supposed to look. And I bring my men in. And we have go over there and do that what he just told you. Yo, he told you to take care of the curtain. Go over there. Save money on both ends. That don't work. We call MS and the rest of the crew. He'll bring about an extra 10 million and we'll get it done. I'm trying to break the bank. I'm trying to sell out the show. It's showtime. You know what I mean? Because you don't want me to talk about that. I got to. You talking about that guy pulling down some policemen and putting them in jail for being crooked cops. We talking about 900K. You already said we the $14 million show. 900K money, that ain't no money. You know, we got 14 Jews. I told you I saved 13 of them out of Germany on my tour as a Navy SEAL. Yeah. You don't know. It was real cold. Yeah. No salt on your food, because they ain't want the salt to fall in your eyes from the sweat. And you keep doing this shit and you touching on dirt and getting your dirt, you get killed. That's why it wasn't no salt, no sodium in the motherfucking camp where we came from. You sweat, you drop right in your face, nothing. You right into your mouth, nothing. You ain't dehydrated, salt dehydrated. We stayed away from the salt when we was going and taking care of the mission. You know what I'm saying? Niggas putting all the salt on the food, sweat, salt coming in their face, eyes burning, dehydrating, walking, can't catch up. Yeah, we know. We know who you are, man. Yeah, you ain't hydrated enough. You dehydrated. That's why you fucking up. Yeah, but now I'm with Zip now. With this. Watching everybody. I'm gonna wait. I'm just keep waiting. I'm gonna see what he say to certain things. And then we're gonna come out with our own thing. Mm-hmm. Because he's from Queens. And I'm from Queens. And it's big Queens. I ain't gonna let them niggas get up here and disrespect my son like that. You tell him Hamp talking about. I'm just saying it ain't, you take it easy. The man is a free agent. I don't think he pledged to nothing. You know, I'm not talking up for him. I'm not his lawyer. I know him like that. But I just think I like the dude's attitude on how he came up on me. He got a good burst of energy. But if it was all like he said it is, and then I would have said that. I think my opinion to this thing is, if I was him, I would have called Haas, told Haas, because not too long ago, he showed the phone that he got Haas' number. So I would have called Hassan Campbell and said, yo, Haas, these dudes telling me I should pull up. I wouldn't have said me going. For Haas to say, yeah, that's good you called me on that. Don't go there. Them niggas is whack. But you don't know what he could have said. I'm just exaggerating. But I believe Haas would have said something different if this was me. And they was trying to holler at me. And Haas gave me the alley-oop. And I called it and did 80 dunks. I'd have said, yo, Haas, these niggas talking about when they want to pull up on my live. What you think? You think you should pop up? Or Haas probably say, yo, let me pop up now as the time to get your shit lit and let them niggas know. Why go to they shit? They already lit. They pushing over 50, 60, however number they getting. But not nothing like the King Hassan Campbell, though. But the point is, if that was Hamp would have did that. I think I would have did that. I would have did it. Even though you could say, well, it didn't happen because it wasn't you. Well, everybody talking about it. And I feel what they saying is non-theoretical. What I'm saying is, theoretically speaking, how I would have answered it if they would have been me. If niggas pull, I would say, come to my show. I'm the one you want to talk to. I don't want to talk to you. You can talk to me in the comments. You say, yo, let's get something together. I'm going to pull up on your show to talk to you. I'm the host, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm the man. I'm doing my thing. You come to my show. I ain't going to nobody's show. I stay right where I need to be, right in the comments. Peace, whatever, blah, blah, blah. Yeah. Mm-hmm. I don't need to be dancing in nobody's live, trying to be humiliated. And then the next words will come out of people's mouth. It's nothing really educational. It's always going to be the words. And it's going to be like, you know what? They should have came to my show. I could have just told them how it's going to be. You know, because you're going to have your supporters pop up on the show while you holding the show. I ain't never seen them niggas before. And they going to be like, yo, homie, why you be out there doing this? And come on, I don't need that. I don't need that. That shit is whack. That shit is whack. We got Ja Breed in the building. That shit is whack. We don't need that type of fake energy in the YouTube world because we all trying to get $1 at the end of the month. That's not cool. You know what I'm saying? I think we supposed to be just like how it's supposed to be. You want to speak to me, you come to my show. You see that I'm part or whatever you want to call it, creating, whatever, YouTube and whatever. Just being active, we call it. You come here. You invited. I just think it was a strategic move to see that this was going to be the talk of the town. And I think Son is trying to tell him that, or didn't tell him that, or he should have knew that. But once again, if it was me, I'd have called Haas and say, yo, Haas, these niggas want to pull up on my show. Let me call you first. Because I know what it is. I know what they trying to do. Then Haas probably would have got an amp. He probably would have got his liquor. You know he like that liquor. You know he like that liquor. Now, this ain't pertaining to my peeps that chill with son. Like, yeah, no doubt, Carver, I heard you. Now this ain't pertaining to my peeps that still, bro. We just saying. I know Tego gonna probably have a take on it too. The Tego show. Big up to my boy, my beloved. I'm just saying, I think Haas would have been amped if Son would have said it like that. Cause I'm listening to everybody that has something to say, and they saying like they want to instigate. They saying they looking for Haas to cancel Son by just doing what he said last night. Like Haas, that was a little bit too rough. That was a little bit too rough, bro. That was a little bit too rough. I'm here to say that as your subscriber and supporter. Okay, I want to tell you that that was a little bit too harsh. Don't talk to me about a nigga who's sitting on their grandmother furniture. You know, that's kind of tough. That was tough. You know, you could have worded that a little better too. If I was in your shoes and one of my mans did that, I'd be like, you know what? If I was Haas, let me talk like Haas now. If I was Hassan Campbell and that took place, and one of my men did what Son did, and I saw it, and I got a live in, I would have side noted it, right? I would have side noted it like I do here, right? I would have stickered it on the wherever he's doing his live, to put a nice little sticker on there, and did the regular live. Said how long I was going to be out of town. Strategically did this. If I had something to say to my man that was fucking with the people, I'd have did my thing first. Blah. Saw the time. All right, cool. Then I'd have said, all right, look, all right, cool. Gotta add it up. Gotta word it. Yo, guys, let me tell y'all what's going on. And I know what y'all heard, what y'all seen. I would have helped alleviated it. Make Son don't feel too like, damn, word. It's like that now. Now I gotta be in the world of sharks of people who fuck with you and blah, blah, blah. This is what it's looking like now. Memes gonna be coming out. You already got people talking about versing Son with a meme. You know what I'm saying? So the shit look real ugly. But he seen that and he could have shutted it down by saying, nah, Son, it's all good. He a free agent. He held me down. You know, technically, you know, even if you would have do 100 on 10. You could have said, yo, he called me. And I told him I told him to do that. And then let Zip, let Mr. get to that. Let's get to that. Let Mr. get to that, catch that, and be like, good. And ride on the wave on that instead of having to really hit him like that. That was kind of really like, you know what I'm saying? But once again, let me say this to my 800 people in the building. Let me say this. Out of all that good, beautiful talk, right? China Math Hoffa, Zip with the Drip, Hassan Campbell. These are borough from the borough. You can reach these guys. You can talk to these guys. You can pull up on them. They'll pull up on them. 10 toes down, right? Ain't nobody SMD nobody. Ain't nobody call nobody out their name is what I'm saying. So it's okay to defute a little bit of problems from time to time. Now, I was rocking with Son, right? St. Laz from Brooklyn was talking real dirty to 10 toes down. Telling him how he think 10 toes down love being in his lap. Whew. And come to think of him doing the song with Jadakiss. Swag on Pluto. I don't get it. So we wake up to 1090 Jake instead of me doing what y'all doing. I'm changing the whole curriculum and saying 900K. a county. I asked for 500,000. They gave me 900,000. I didn't want it. We got Rob Beast thinking doing some old rituals on these things now for becoming the big YouTube. All we gotta do is manifest it. Affirmate it. Manifest is already when you designed to say it. It's affirmating now. He out there doing some whole thing. September 30th. Telling you, man. So, but out of all that, nobody disrespect nobody. What group hit Wake Me Up when September ends? What group? Eventually. Jabri should know that. Eventually became a tribute to the victims. It was Green Day. Green Day made that. Wake Me Up in September. Beautiful live, man. I know you heard me. I'm in the kitchen. I'm flipping pigeons. Keep going through. Jabri, Madhouse. And what it is, though, no doubt. The Bounty Hunters, no doubt. I hear you, baby boy. I hear you. I hear you. I hear what you're saying. No doubt. Grown man boss. It's something you gotta deal with. So I know all the rest of them YouTube pages still talking about Jake. We ain't over here talking about that fake shit. It's gonna be real. All right, back to the stage. Came back for the commercial break. I'm your host, Hood Hamptons, aka Mr. 900K. Okay? Mr. 900K. Okay? Yeah, and the debate team and the drawing team, or the pressure room, I like to call it, we were storming on what should we do with the name and how should we maneuver everything. But being that we got it already printed and dented, we kept it and just said, all right, just throw it on the back. It'll just make it look good. You know what I'm saying? Song Campbell Life Stories TV, 900K. Son got 500K. Be 900K, no doubt. Yeah, we 900,000 subscribers. Beautiful. The job and the goal was to get from here to Broadway. My job was to get to Broadway, and look, mama, I made. And got my lawyers and everybody there to read the contracts and let them know that we not there to pull no funny business. The show gonna be like it says. It's gonna be about a 2-hour show, or however, if the money is right. Okay? But we selling tickets $5 at events. Everybody get half. You know what I mean? Here rocking with the Hamptons. Something like Jamaican Harvest, no doubt. No doubt, son. We in the trenches. Subscribe, like, comment, and share. It took us almost 2 hours to say that, but we ain't have to say it because it's already there already. Don't really got to say it no more. You got 900K. Watch what you see. You're going to keep visualizing it, right? You're going to boom, be like, oh, shit, look at him. Hamp made it, baby. Hamp made it. So that's how you pull the show. And that's how you pull the show. Perfect hit. Mr. 900K coming back in the few. You know how we do. We still got some more work to do. Okay? The beats. I know y'all been asking in the emails what's going on for the day, why it didn't come out and why it didn't happen. It's been a glitch. Don't worry about it. Hamp work is on his way, and we're going to put it together like we always do. Hamp is out like oxygen.